Hey guys, welcome to Rom's Comics special live Q&A. I think I got 3 views right now. One of them will be me because I'm also looking at the comments that you guys are putting. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll also be answering the questions that I've got on the post on the YCC Facebook that I posted on Sunday. I got a couple of questions there. Just before we go, I want to give a couple of shout-outs to a couple of the people that I consider friends now after this, 3-4 months I've been doing this. The reason I'm doing this is I got 50 subscribers at the weekend, so I just thought I'd do something to get the community to know me a little bit more as well. So yeah, guys. Just checking that. Okay, so it's working. Yeah, so the shout outs to Matt on Comics. He's an absolutely great guy. He was the one that introduced me to the community, to the YCC. He was the one that talked about it, the one that got me into the YCC. And after watching everyone's videos, I thought I would make videos about comics. Also to Sam Mahoney Show, absolutely amazing guy. Me and him might be starting a project together with Nightwing 445 and Aaron Kapow Comics. As you guys may have seen the live Q&A that I did with M3, it was Sam's idea, so it'll probably be in his channel. So yeah, who else? Nightwing 445, absolutely amazing. Jack is an amazing friend. Too bad I won't be able to go to London Comic Con, so I won't be able to meet you guys yet. Hopefully I will meet you guys later on. Already got 2 comments. This is pretty good because they refresh automatically if I do this live event thing. So I got the Mahoney Show saying, "Hey Ricardo," he's already going to a question, so I'll say that a bit, and I'm really gonna screw this name up. Jean Paula Scepter, I don't know. Sorry if I screwed your name up. Hello, hi, welcome to this. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna start kicking off straight away to the questions. I'll do them. Sam's, he asked in the comments. I'll do that straight away because I can see them. The question is, what advice would you give to someone about YouTubing? Just go for it. Just get your ideas out there. That'll be the first advice I'll get. Talk to other people about it. Get involved in the community, to comment on other people, subscribe other people, get interest in other people. You'll get interest back on you. That's my opinion. Also, just at the start, just go for it, and then try and be more creative with the things that you do. Look at other people's. Try to be more creative about it. But yeah, like for example, I'm gonna do more reviews now. I did an intro to my video that I posted earlier today. It's my first intro. Just played around with it, got the intro out there. It's actually not perfect. A couple of things are like breaking while it's going on. But I'll try and fix that by next thing. And if something doesn't go right for you, try it again. For example, I tried to do my reviews, and it took me quite a while. Jean Paul Ace Peter. There we go. Sorry, yeah, UK boys mess up my name. I'm actually not from the UK. I do live in the UK though, so that'll be a little thing about myself. I'm originally from Portugal. I've only been in the UK for about 6 years. But yeah, I get where you're coming from, the UK boys. Thanks for being here anyways. I'm sorry I screwed up your name. Kamikaze Guys just joined us as well. Hi guys. Hi, Kamikaze Guy. Absolutely amazing videos from him as well. So I'm going to go to the YouTube channel bit now so I can see the comments from my Facebook, see all the questions that I have on my Facebook. So kicking on Facebook, I'm going to start with Andrew Cooley. he was my Secret Santa. Absolutely amazing. Sent me a couple of Green Arrow stuff. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So his first question is, if you hate anything about comic collecting, what would it be? The comic books never coming out at the same time that the solicitations say they will. That really annoys me. Also, being the care that you have to put into it, getting bags, boards, and things like that. For example, not all my comic books are boarded because I don't have the money. If I spend the money on boards, I wouldn't have the money for the comics. I will eventually do it probably next week, as I got a free week with no comics. I'll probably spend the money on boards, try at least get 100 boards and put 100 of the comics on boarded. Also got bags. It's been okay because the comic book shop where I get my comics from come with bags. In every book comes with a bag, so that's pretty good. Michael Moore, absolutely amazing. I was his Secret Santa, so that was pretty fun. I know he hasn't read them yet, but I hope they liked it. Sean Pierce, don't know who it is, but he just put on Facebook, live now, tuning to my thing, so thanks. Thanks, guy. That is absolutely amazing for putting down the YCC. Anyways, back to the questions. Yes, what got me into comics? What got me back into comics was the Harrow TV show. After watching it, I have read Green Arrow before, but I stopped for when I moved to England. And when I watched the TV show again, I was like, I might just get back into it. I didn't even know what DC and Marvel were doing at the time, so I started collecting the Harrow TV show tie-in stuff, and that's how it got me back into doing the videos and everything. So that was pretty fun. Back into collecting first, and then eventually go back into doing the videos. What is the greatest thing about comics? Just having them and being able to read the amazing stories I think most comics do. Granted, I give you that some of the comics are really, really crappy, and I wish they didn't exist. But like Green Arrow before issue 17, you can really just get away. I will collect it eventually because I want to have every single issue that Green Arrow has been on. That has been Green Arrow issue, but yeah, could have disappeared. He also asked another question: is oh, okay, so Jean Paul Ace Peter was the person that posted it on YCC. Thank you very much. I already posted a link on it, but thanks for doing it again. Thanks for posting it for me. Absolutely amazing support from you guys. He also asks, if you were only to keep one ongoing series, what would it be? Michael. Bloody hate questions like this. There's so many series that I wish I could keep. Ongoing, I'll probably say New Avengers, as Young Avengers is finishing now. So, New Avengers, I'll probably say New Avengers. If you was trade, though, because I'm collecting in trade, but if I was collecting in singles, it would have to be Bedlam. On the last live Q&A that I did with Sam and things, there's Sam, Nightwing, and Aaron. I praise so much about Bedlam. It's an amazing book. If you guys haven't read it yet, I would just tell you guys, it would be amazing for you to get the first trade, and the second trade is coming out in 15th of January, if I'm not wrong. So that'll be amazing to pick up 2 trades. I think it's like going to be 11 issues or something like that, so that'll be good. Jack, Nightwing 445 question: if you had £1 million, what comic book might you buy? I talked to him about this because I wasn't sure if he wanted just one comic or more than one, and he said just one comic. And for £1 million, that is really hard because of the point of the comic that I really, really want will only cost me about £7,000, so I'll have so much money left. So the comic that I really want is the first appearance of Green Arrow, which I think it's I'm trying to remember what issue it is. More Fun Comics issue 73. It's the first appearance of Green Arrow and Green Arrow and Aquaman, if I'm not wrong. Also got, now I'm gonna go back to the comments on the YouTube thing. I got a Kamikaze guy asking me, do you have any plans for your channel? I'm really happy with how my channel is going right now. I know people always like to get bigger and bigger and bigger, but I'm really happy with the people that do watch my channel, that do comment on my channel, and I'm happy. Of course, I wouldn't mind having like 2,000 subscribers or something massive like that, and have loads of people watching it, loads of people commenting it. But I think the interaction they have with the people I talk to right now, it's been amazing. So yeah, that's it. Jean Paul Ace Peter, I will get the name right from now on. If a Ron movie was meant to be was to be made, who would you have to voice over for the character? I don't know. If it was about my life, I would have to go. To voice over is really weird. I have a person that I would like to play myself, which is the guy that did Drake and Josh, the guy that played Josh. You know, the fat guy. He would suit perfectly me. But to voice over me, I don't know. It would be really weird because I have a weird accent. If people try to do something to be like me, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just gonna. Sorry, but I have no idea what to say for that one. The Mahoney Show says, "What would your dream sketch variant? What would be your dream sketch variant, and who would be the artist, and what would you have them sketch?" I would love to have like a sketch variant of any Green Arrow issue, and you will have to be Jock doing his idea of Green Arrow. He did the year one. I absolutely love that book, especially because of his art, and I would just love to see him to just have a sketch variant of Jock. Jock's my favorite artist, and having him do my favorite superhero would just be absolutely amazing. So yeah. Now I don't think there's any more questions on the comments. Keep asking them. I'll be absolutely wonderful to answer all your questions. God, I'm really tongue twisting myself. Back to the questions. Harika Pow Comics on Facebook asked me, what hobby would you have if you weren't collecting / reading comics? I already have a hobby apart from this, which is I do street dancing. Which is really weird, but yeah, I've done street dancing for about 4 years now. I also did some other dances in college, and so yeah. So yeah, I would consider that. I would still be doing that. Mike Scalia asked, in your opinion, why do people hate the New 52? I explained this on the last live Q&A that I did with Mahoney and Aaron and Jack. The reason why I think people hate the New 52 is because the time stream and the timeline is all fucked up, excuse my language. It's just is. It's all over the place. They can't decide what to do with it. And I don't even think they know what to do with it. And that's really worrying. Also, what do you think about Marvel pumping out events after events? It's really annoying, but sadly I will continue to buy them because sometimes you get good events in the middle, like Infinity, not like Age of Ultron. Um, Jack Dalton asked me cheese or ham. If I had to choose, I'll probably do cheese because I'll probably get just cheese and bacon or something like that. I did ask why can't I have both, but yeah. Colin Foltz asked me what's my favorite comic book movie. I'll probably have to say Iron Man 1. Yeah, Iron Man 1. Adam, my butter one, the CEO, as everyone knows him. What's your favorite sandwich? BLT, probably. Either that or Italian BMT from Subway. Absolutely love that. With the Southwest sauce, guys. Just try it out. Just getting away from comics a bit. And what onesie am I getting next? I'm thinking about maybe getting a Batman or Superman onesie. I don't know. I did look at a Hulk one. That looked pretty good. And Mr. Comic Mania, how did I get into comics? I kind of explained this before with the whole Arrow TV series tie-in things. And what is your driving force to keep reading them? My driving force to keep reading them. It's just I like to know how a story would finish, and I like to see the progress in the character. And yeah, it's just an amazing writing as well, guys. Like if you think about some of the comics, they're so well written that you can't drop it. It's like dropping a book halfway, I think, when it comes to a comic book. And I wouldn't be able to do that unless I wasn't liking it. For example, Thunderbolts. I have issue 1, 2, and 3, and I dropped it after that because it was horrible. People say it got better, but no. I couldn't stand it anymore. It was at the start as well of getting back to comics. It was a bad start for me. I liked the cover, so I got it, and then no. So horrible. So that's all the questions I've had on the Facebook page. Back to the YouTube, see if anyone else has asked anything. I wonder if Gene meant Rom Space Knight. Oh, if you meant Rom Space Knight about the if a Rom movie was meant to be made, I've never read anything with him, and the reason why I'm called Rom has nothing to do with a comic book character. I actually didn't know there was a comic book character called Rom till about a month or two ago, when I was just looking on YouTube and things like that, and I put ROM accidentally on Google instead of going to my page because I was showing someone how to get to my page, and that showed up, and I was like, okay, so there's a character called that. Probably people will get it mixed up, and he did. It's completely understandable. It has to do with my name, Ricardo, and a celebrity in Portugal that I really liked, but he died while he was in a TV show he was part of my teenager years, so I stuck with that. I got bits of it and made ROM up. And Mahoney says, I think Jock is coming to my local Comic-Con in April. If he is, I'll try and get that Green Arrow sketch sorted for you. That'll be amazing. I will love you forever, like I do BA Comics for that Green Arrow 101. It will just be amazing. I'll have no idea how to repay you. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions that I've had. Also, before we go, I want to talk a little bit more about a couple of things I got planned for the next few weeks and months in my channel. I'm going to start doing, like I've told him in my comic book haul video from earlier today, I'm going to start doing more videos, more reviews, Probably some vlogs, one a week. Comic book heroes, like comic book reviews, and I've said reviews already. Come on, brain. Reviews, vlogs, and I'll also be doing a live Q&A in the Mahoney Show channel. Me, him, Aaron, and Nightwing going to be talking about that. Will be called Three Musketeers plus Jack, because it was a joke that we did the other day on Monday, just before we did the live Q&A thing. So yeah, hopefully that will become a more permanent thing, a weekly thing. So yeah, see if there's any more questions. Jean Paul Ace Peter says, comic book characters always die and come back. If you could permanently remove a character from DC, who would it be? And one from Marvel, who would it be? Villain or hero? I talked about this in the live Q&A that we did on Monday, and DC would have to be Batman straight away, because there's been deaths around Batman. But I want to see how his family, how the Bat family, how it's right now, how would they react to him dying. Probably get me interested in picking more DC stuff, but then they'll probably just put like 10 different Bat family books out and make them all linking to each other, and you have to buy like 20 books a month just to understand what's going on. Marvel, Wolverine, can we just kill him? They got a chance now. It's Wolverine killable. Just, please, just kill him. We don't need him. It'll be an easy way for Marvel to kind of poke at, is it Fox? Or, yeah, Fox that have the rights for the film. If you kill Wolverine in the comics, Fox starts making the films, but having no comics, people will start getting away from it, I think, a little bit. So yeah, I think that's the reason why they killed Peter Parker in the first place, was just see how Sony films would get without Peter Parker being in the comics. Now villains, I don't think I would kill any villain, because villains are just pretty cool, and I'm more of a villain guy when it comes to like really having to pick hero or villain. And I just think villains are pretty cool, and why would I want to get rid of them? They help everything, and you need to be there, the villains, in my opinion. So yeah, I'll probably get rid of Galactus. He's in the Ultimate Universe. I think in Ultimate Universe, if it's gonna end, let him end, but Galactus still be there. Because Galactus, I've read a couple of things with him, and I don't get that interested about him. So, yeah. So, I have no idea how long this has gone for. About half an hour now, 23 minutes. Thanks for joining me, guys. I think that will be all for now. I don't think anyone else has asked any other questions. So let me just check again. Check in both places. Sean or Jean Paul Ace Peter just posted a picture of Rom, the Space Knight, on the Facebook thing. Yeah, I know, it looks a bit weird though. I don't like the look of him. God, I kind of wish I didn't put his name now, because people could continue to confuse with me probably thinking I like that. I've never read anything with it. I probably will. I don't know. I don't know if it's any good, if it's any bad. Is it from DC or Marvel? I don't even know. It's from Marvel. Can we have him in the Marvel now? so I can actually get something to read about him. Bring him back. That'll be interesting. I want to talk about something else. I want him to bring characters less known back into the comics. That'll be interesting to see. I'm going to ask you something. If you could bring any character that hasn't shown up in either the New 52 or the Marvel Now, so one from each, that'll be easier. One from the New 52 that hasn't shown up, but you'd like to see something from him, a comic book based on him, or her, of course, or a villain as well, if you want a comic book just based on a villain. Come on, we got Harley Quinn now, so. And the same from Marvel Now, or all new Marvel Now, because they keep changing. What's going to be the next name as well? What do you think they're going to call it next? All new Marvel Now. It's going to turn into the Doctor Who episode of New York. I think it was New York, or something like that. Stupid. Sorry, guys, my throat's really going now. So I'm going to leave it a couple more minutes for you guys to put down any more questions if you guys want me to answer anything more. I'll keep it going for 4 more minutes, half an hour. That'll be a good way to finish it up. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me. Also, let's just talk about a little bit about TV shows. Harrow, I don't know if everyone has seen it, but the two Flash episodes were amazing. The second episode was just brilliant, mind-blowing when it came to all the revelations. There's about, I think, 8 revelations, or shock moments as they called it. I think Stephen Amell called that. He said that shock moments, there's about 8 of them. I really liked the episode, it was pretty good. So yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been a little bit up and down with me. I like some of the episodes, I don't like others, but it's Marvel, and I know they're going to lead somewhere. I just think they're probably going to take a little bit too long to lead somewhere. But saying that, Marvel, Harrow did the same, and now it's good, in my opinion. So yeah, guys. Sorry, just checking my phone because I don't know if the comments are working right now. They probably are, and just no one else is commenting this. Is even anyone else watching this? Got 4 viewers. One of them is me, so I got 3 people listening to me just ramble on about stuff that I don't know what else to say. So yeah, I'm really sad that I can't go to the London Comic Con. I wish I could, but I'm a little bit tight on Monday. I'm still a student. It's really hard for me. All the money that I can save has been going into comics lately. I get about £25 a week, but that includes food for the week while I'm in college. College pays for my travel, so it's not that bad. And yeah. Kamikaze Guy says, I've only watched those 2 episodes so far. We'll have to go back to the start. Go. There is a couple of bad episodes in the first season, but especially with Laurel, you'll hate her by the end of the first season. You want her to die by the second season. By the start of the second season, you just want her to die. But yeah, it's most of the flashback episodes are the best in season 1. I think his whole story of him in the island is so much better than anything else that's happened to him in the present time. The only good thing about season 2 compared to season 1 so far has been all introductions to different characters, bringing in more characters, and having more Oliver time than having just Harrow, as they called it, or the HUD in season 1. Now is a Harrow. Can we have Green Arrow by the end of season 2? I just want Green Arrow by the end of season 2. I'll continue to watch it, even if it's crap, because it's Green Arrow, and anything that has to do with him, I will be there. Mahoney just says, I'm cutting a bunch of titles so I can make it to London Comic Con. I wish I could do that, and I probably deep down I could, but I only get about what? I think it's about 18 titles? No, 16 titles? No, I've cut it down to about 13 titles right now. I still don't think I'll be able to get to there. If I can save enough money for it, even if it's last minute, I will go. I know it's £18 for the entry ticket for one of the days. I'll have to decide what day to go. And I'll have to see how much the train tickets are there and back, because I'll have to go on one day and on the morning and come back at night. Because if I can save enough money, it will be for that. That'll be it. And if I can get to it, even if I have no money to spend while I'm there, I will still go for it, because it'll be fun to meet you guys. To everyone that is going, I know Aaron is going. I know Nightwing is going. Adam's going. And Matt's going. Michael, I think, is going as well. Stephen might be going. So I really hope I can go. And if I can, it'll just be brilliant to meet all you guys. If I can't, I'll be, sadly, I don't know, I think in the same day as London Comic Con on the Sunday, there's a smaller Comic Con happening in Nottingham. So if I can't make it to the London one, I'll probably have to go to the small one. Just get a couple of issues. If the same guy that was there in the last one, I'll probably get all his Green Arrow issues. Because he had loads last time, but I didn't have money for it. I spent some money on some sketches that I really like. Let's see if I can get the sketches, guys. I think I showed you this before, but it was at the start of me doing YouTube videos. I got a couple of sketches in the last... Nope, wrong thing. Well, I can't find the sketches, so I'll probably have to leave that for a later video. I wasn't expecting talking about this, but yeah, God, it's been past half an hour now. I'm just rambling on. Do I still have anyone watching this? God, you guys really like to listen to me ramble on. Yeah. So I think that's it. I don't think anyone else is going to ask any more questions. If anyone does ask any questions, has any questions that is watching this later on, please leave them in a comment, and I'll probably try to reply to it on a comment. Yeah. Also, I'm really sad that Young Avengers is ending. There's only one more issue. I've read issue 14 already today, and I'm like, there's only one more issue. It's Resolution Part 2. And I'm like, I don't want it to end. I really don't want it to end. It's been an amazing series. And I know Kieran Gillen's going to move on to do another stuff. I know he's got Origin 2, Wolverine Origin 2, issue 1. He's doing the whole 5 issues miniseries. And hopefully it's better than... Hopefully people receive it better than they received Origin, the first one. I know it's the same artwork. Hopefully Kieran Gillen will do something that people won't hate, like most people do hate Origin, because of what he did to the Wolverine character. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I won't waste any more of your time. There's no more questions. Last check if you guys want to send anything else. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, nothing else is coming through. If it does come through before I close this down, I'll probably answer to it really quickly. So thanks for this. Thanks for the 50 subscribers. Congratulations to Aaron Kapow Comics for getting 100 subscribers in like a month and a bit. Also, congratulations to Nerda McNerdy for getting 200 subscribers. Stephen McKee also got 100 subscribers. And Sam just put, I liked Origin. I see why people like it, but I didn't because of what they did to Wolverine. For my opinion, it was a good character that they should have left his past not discovered, just undiscovered past, and let him find the past by himself. I think it would be good for someone to pick his character and make him have some, like, a journey to finding out who he was and things like that, and not just have a book about who he was and the reason why they called him Wolverine, the reason why his name as well, and things like that. I just think that there was better ways of knowing that out than to do what they did. But everyone's got their own opinion. This is what I love about the community. Also, want to say a special thanks to My Butter One, Adam, to let him use the YCC thing on my intro now. I'm just so happy to be part of this community. You guys are absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think that's all. No one else has got anything else. Yes, I think that'll be it. Thanks for joining me, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. 4 people watching this, well, 3 people watching this because I got it open. So, thanks so much for watching me ramble on and do a massively long video. And thanks to everyone that asked the questions in the Facebook post. It was amazing from you guys to ask me the questions, plus the questions from people in the comments on YouTube. Oh God, my throat's really hurting me. I don't know why. I think I probably got cold from walking around today. Walking around in the rain. Also, I had a fun story today. Just before I go, I'll probably tell that off. I took my mum to the comic book shop, and the guy gave me the pile of comics, and she literally just stared at me and went, "You're not getting them all, are you?" I'm like, "No." Because I have like Green Arrow issue, I think it's 19 to 23 waiting for me there. He was like, "You're not getting them all, are you?" I was like, "No." So I just got the ones that I was getting for this week, the 4, and I left the rest there. And she just went, "When are you getting them all?" The other ones, I was like, "I don't know. Whenever I have the money." I was like, a hint, hint, please give me money to get them. So yeah. Thanks for watching, as I said before. Absolutely amazing. I got 2 likes as well. Thanks to whoever liked this. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'm just happy to having people like you be part of what I consider my group of friends. And having you guys comment and like and things. And Sam just said, "Thank you for the rambling on, man." I could ramble for ages if I really went for it, but I won't bore you guys because I'll probably run out of things to ramble on. Apart from, I hate Christmas holidays because the TV shows stop, and it gives me like 3 weeks off of nothing to watch. So I reverted back to reading my comic books. Literally, I'm reading every single comic book that I got. I think it's like 200 and something. I'm just rereading them. I got some back in, some like 80s issues that I haven't read yet. I've got them, but I haven't read them yet, so I'll probably read that through. Probably put extra reviews this 3 weeks as I'm off college. So yeah, thanks for watching once again. Like I said, I can ramble on for ages, I won't bore you guys anymore. 40 minutes of you guys watching me. It's a pleasure to have you guys watching me. Thanks so much. And, wait, there we go. Nanu Nanu.